guys, welcome back to this channel. If you're new, then welcome to this channel. Well, I'm back with one more interesting Python video. Here we are going to learn how we can convert text to speech, that is voice, in Python. So for that, we are going to use an external module which looks something like this. So we are going to use this module in order to convert the text to speech, that is voice, using Python. The link of this module will be in the description. Just go there and check that out. And yeah, today we are going to learn how to use this module and how to convert that particular text into voice using this cool, interesting module in Python. Okay, let me show you how. So first, we will install this PyTT module. Just give pip install command if you want to install this particular module. Now it's time to work with this module in order to convert the text to speech. Okay, let's do it. So first, let's import this particular module. So just give okay, it's importing module. First we'll import, so for that just give import. Okay, and now we have this module. I already installed this module in my system. If you want, you have to install this module. Just open command and just install this thing using that pip install command. And now it's time to use this particular module. For that, just create a variable called engine. And you're just calling that module, and there's a method called init from that module. If you see this one, it's actually initializing the object that we just created right now. So now we have an engine. Let's call it as engine so that it will be easy for us to understand that this is not just a code, this is something more than that. Okay, so now we have an engine which is just initialized. We are going to use that thing. How? By passing the text we like to hear. Okay, for example, just give engine dot say, hey, I'm back with one more interesting concept in Python or something. Or you can just give module here, one more interesting module. Now what it will do is, first we just initialize that particular variable, and now we are asking that particular engine to talk for us, and we just gave the message like, hey, I'm back with one more interesting module in Python. If you give this text, what this engine will do is it will read this text just like how we see the text and read. In the same way, it will read the text for us. But for that, in order to do this, we have to use a method called run and wait. So just give engine dot run and wait. Now if you run this one, it will read this text for us. Let's see how this exactly works. Okay,
Hey, I'm back with one more interesting module in Python.
did you listen to that? It actually worked. So it's saying that, hey, I'm back with one more interesting module in Python. What it is exactly doing, we just initialize, there's an init method to initialize this engine. Now if you use the same method with the text in it, it'll just read that out loud for us. And in order to execute this thing, we have to use engine.run and wait. Remember that run and wait is the thing which is running the entire code that we have, that engine must do. Okay, so now I think you guys understood how this PyTT module exactly works. Now let us understand a bit more about this PyTT engine. Don't get confused, this is just a variable that I created. You can just give whatever the name that you want, you can give. Okay, let us understand a bit more about this PyTT module. This also fetches the voice rate of this particular engine that we have. For example, we just created an engine, right, using this PyTT. We can also know the voice rate. Voice rate is nothing but the speed of the words that's actually running while talking. For that, what you have to do is just give rate equal to engine dot get property rate. So just give rate engine dot get property and just give rate as parameter. Now it will actually tell us the rate. If you just give print rate, and if you run this one,
Hey, I'm back with one more interesting module in Python.
See, this is the exact rate. That means 200 is the actual rate. Rate is nothing but the speed of the words. Okay, so here the rate is 200. Like we can even set the rate of this particular engine. For example, we don't need that much speed. You can just reduce that speed. Like just give engine dot set property and just give rate and give the speed that you want, for example 125. Now it will reduce the speed, and if you rerun this one and if you listen to that thing.
Hey, I'm back with one more interesting module in Python.
My god, it's super slow. You can even increase and you can play with those numbers if you want to set the rate of that particular engine that you have. Okay, we can also play with the volume of that engine. Okay, first let us understand what is the rate of that volume that we have. Okay, for that just give volume equal to engine dot get property and just give volume instead of rate, volume, and print volume.
Hey, I'm back with one more interesting module in Python.
And the volume is 1.0. Okay, you can even increase this by just giving set property. Let me copy this one and just give volume here and just give maybe volume 2.0, and even let's increase the speed to 300 and let's see, let's play with this thing.
Hey, I'm back with one more interesting module in Python.
See that? It's really interesting, right? It's super speed. Okay, let me give the speed to 250. I think it's better. And
hey, I'm back with one more interesting module in Python.
if you just give 3 here, let us see.
Hey, I'm back with one more interesting module in Python.
Yeah, it's increasing. Like we can even change the volume by giving the set property. I think 1.0 is better. So just give 1.0 here. We can also stop this engine once we are done with it. Okay, how can we do that? For example, engine.say hello world and it will talk to us, and it will also say hello world, hey, I'm back with one more interesting module in Python, and it will run and wait, but it's still waiting. We want it to stop, like we are going to terminate this program once it talked to us. So just give engine.stop. Engine.stop.
Hello world. Hey, I'm back with one more interesting module in Python.
And one more thing, you can also give, like you can convert this particular audio to an audio file. How can we do that? Just give engine dot save to file. There's a method, and just give the text that you have, hello world, and just give the file name as test.mp3. Because this is an audio file, we need this particular hello world as an audio. Okay, let me copy this as well, just this one. So that it looks like a text and it will convert to an audio file. And now just give engine dot run and wait. Whenever you're doing something, you have to give run and wait. And just rerun this one.
Hello world. Hey, I'm back with one more interesting module in Python.
See, now we got an audio file, and if you rerun this one, here it will not open, but here it will open.
Hello world, I'm back with one more interesting module in Python.
I hope you guys heard, and it actually converted this particular text to a speech, and at the same time it created a file called mp3 and it stored that particular speech audio and saved it for us. You can even get the voices. For that, what you have to do is just give voices equal to engine dot get property voices and just give print voices, and let's see what it will give.
Hello world. Hey. I'm back with one more interesting module in Python.
So it looks something like this, okay? So here we have an object and this is actually a male voice. So we can change it to female voice. For that, just give engine dot set property voices comma voice of 0 dot id. And let's delete this one and let us see.
Hello world. Hey. I'm back with one more interesting module in Python.
This is actually a female voice. So in this way, this exactly works. Like voices, you'll be having two kinds. One will be male and one will be female. And if you give 0 here, this is actually a male voice. And if you give 1 here, it will be the female voice. You can change according to this by giving set property. Just give engine.set property and give voice as parameter and just change it. So in this way, this PyTT module exactly works. This is really an interesting module when you're working with projects. I hope you guys like this video, and I'll be back with one more interesting module using Python. If you are new to this channel and if you still didn't subscribe to this channel, then what are you waiting for? Just go and tap the red button so that you'll never miss an update from us. See you in the next video.